In case you missed it, this was in the New York Times this week. Trump withholds nearly $7 billion for schools with little explanation. The money, which was allocated by Congress, helps pay for after school programs, support for students learning English, and other services. From the article, it says that nearly 20% of the kids enrolled in after school could risk not having access. I know that the news cycle feels like pretty much endless and everything feels like doomsday right now, but I do really think we need to be paying attention to this news. This is going to impact so many families, but especially low income families that are already the most vulnerable. This is going to impact children. This is going to impact women in particular, because when there is a lack of childcare, like after school care, because that is what that is childcare, essential childcare that people need to remain in the workforce. When there is a lack of childcare, this disproportionately impacts women. Women leave the workforce. Women leave the workforce and are unable to re-enter at a later date because they don't have the care that they need. So often we talk about childcare and the high cost of childcare, and we think about young kids. We think about the impact on young children and young mothers. But here's the thing, this goes well into school age. And if we do not have after school care, these families are going to be forced to make incredibly difficult decisions. And for many of them, they cannot afford to lose that income. And so what are they going to do? What is going to happen? This does not just affect after school care, this also affects ESL students and so many other areas of schools. And this funding is critical. And so we need to be paying attention to this. I know it feels like there's endless bad news coming our way, especially as parents and just people living in this world right now, but it's important that we pay attention to what's happening and not let stories like this get buried in the headlines.